Welcome back. Welcome to this collective reading. Yeah, it could be a Libra moon, Aquarius. You could be dealing with one. Didn't we just have a full moon in, what was it, Pisces? It could be Pisces here too. I'm back. It could be Pisces here too. I'm back. Pisces here too. Oh, it's not good. Hold on. I'm back. Oh, it's not good. Hold on. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. How's that? How's that? Let's get started. Libra, Pisces, Aquarius energy is here. I'm definitely seeing a crossroads. That's someone's at. Fork in the road type of energy. What is this about? For some of y'all, it could be about direction, the direction of your career. For others of you, this could be a relationship. I mean, I could be dealing with a Sagittarius. But you're very defensive about this decision. This could be about where you're going to invest your money. This could be about where you're going to invest your time, who you're going to invest in, something like that. It's like you got the little rope. Like, can't nobody pass. What is this about? Some of y'all is just like, what's in it for me? Like the energy with you, whether this is about work, love, friendships, whatever, any kind of interactions, what is in it for the collective? That's your question. You're looking at your cup. But you see how she's pointing to, or he or she is pointing to this. This is the Queen of Cups. You could be a water sign, you could be a woman. Take it how it resonates. Ain't nothing in the cup. Some of y'all working on trying to fill your own cup. It's like, how am I gonna help you when I ain't got, or how you gonna help me when you ain't got? Something like that is here with the Five of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. It's like you sticking to the facts. You sticking to the facts. A lot of y'all got a lot on your plate, and it's like, why would I add something that's gonna be difficult? Something like that is here. It's very logical. Like, if this is your energy, it's a very logical energy. It's like the love is there. The Queen of Cups is there. It's not that you don't care. It's just, how much are we getting paid? I'm not just going to say yes. There's an energy like that here, whether it's about money, whatever it's about. If this is about love, it's still giving like, but what's in it for me? Which I think is fair. I think it's fair to, is your time worth nothing? You know, I heard somebody say a long time ago that relationships are performance based. I didn't totally agree, but I didn't totally disagree either. Because everything else is performance based too. Um, just some things have more grace than others. Okay. I'm not saying you shouldn't have grace on your partner because you're gonna want them to have grace on you. But I'm not saying that you should ever stop trying either. So I don't know what this is for you, but I think you need to be getting something out of this, something significant out of this in order to continue to be apart. Or maybe you haven't been. Maybe you're not getting that thing. Maybe you're ready to turn around or at least stop going this way. Maybe there's someone new that's coming into your life and they're wondering what's your problem and you're wondering what they're there for. They still haven't stated their business. Some of y'all are just very. Is this current? Hold on, let me see something. Is this the current energy? Pass. What's this here? Someone wants to tell you that they were like, if you thought that somebody was cheating on you, I don't care who is this. If you thought that they were, that's what they would like to tell you. It's like somebody wants to admit something to you. Who is this? This person could be. This person could have been slow to. This person could have been slow to like initiating with you, whether it's communication, slow to wanting to start a relationship with you, slow to having sex with you. Or this, you could have been slow to it. It's something about like being really watchful, and this person, they could be very like meticulous. Well, shit, it was. They sound like a cheater, huh? The one that was real strategic with you, the one that came off as a friend or something like that. The one where you felt like there was a lot that they wasn't saying. Like they could literally be midway through something and they be like, "Oh, never mind, never mind," and you're like, "Okay," like, cause you're not even about to chase them down that road. How do you feel about this person before we get any further? It's like, does this even matter? You waited for this person already. I feel like this is something that I don't see you waited as in didn't keep yourself busy in the meantime, but you may have waited for something with this person in love. Are you a man or are you in a very masculine? I don't want to say if you're a woman like that you're acting like a man, but it's not typical. And what's typical? So let me backtrack. You are not coming off as the most emotional person. Or that's not where I see you making decisions from. And that may not be a bad thing. Okay. I think that's why somebody like you. You know, this it's like almost like somebody wants to be honest with you because they like, damn. Almost like they think you so cool that you're not even gonna be mad. What? Is this when y'all were together before that they were doing this? And for some of y'all, don't get me wrong, it could be y'all that I'm talking about. Okay? It could be y'all that I'm talking about. Like maybe y'all were you actually in a relationship with this person though? I'm so confused right now. There could be a group of y'all where somebody was wondering about you. Somebody could be wondering if you messed around on them, to be honest. But did you mess around on them or did you leave them? Because I'm also seeing that energy here. Like, what thing happened first? Was you like, oh, I'm out of here, and then start dealing with somebody new, or because for some of y'all, you didn't cheat on this person, you stopped dealing with this person. So that's two different things. Why is this important right now? Because I don't feel like you are a part of this conversation. Just like a tattoo. Is that how this person feel about you? Who sang that song? Like you're on. What she say? You're on my heart like a tattoo. Now I'm hearing. I'll write a blank page, baby, and I'll write your name. Boys only want love if it's torture. Don't say I didn't. Say I didn't warn you. You said, but he thinks that you. He said I left. Then dealt with somebody else, but he thinks that you cheated. That's very common. It's very common. Especially if he was cheating. That would definitely be the first thought. And somebody was definitely cheating. Like, this is somebody who, they're running around getting tattoos, talking about, yeah, this represents this pain in my life, but they caused it. Like, they're not innocent in this story. You know what? They really like you. They think that you're the full package. They're even attracted to the fact that you have them figured out. They're attracted to like your intelligence. You could have also woke this person up to like spiritual things, tarot, energy, child. This person probably didn't know. They didn't know much about it. Before you. This person is someone who feels like they need to tell you what's going on because they feel like you know anyway. High priestess in the reverse, they feel like you know anyway. Like they kind of lost. Are they trying to hurt you? Or for whatever, it's like this person feel like you know either what they did, or what they about to do, who they are, or something like that. You may not even know exactly what this person got going on for real, but you know when you can't trust somebody. And I think that's what this is given. Is it always easy to be able to figure out whether or not you can trust somebody? No, it's not. Um, but I think I got a clue for y'all because I started putting two and two together. I try to like really learn from my experiences, and I've been watching a lot of movies this month, and sometimes movies give me perspective on hell, some of y'all's situations, some of my own situations, and just, things come together when you're paying attention. And what I noticed was I watched this movie where this lady was trying to figure out, like, well, she was grieving because her spouse had been unalived, okay, in a very terrible way. And the guy who was helping her to grieve and helping her try to put the pieces together, well, who could it be? Was the one who actually did it. And he was playing a very sick game. And I said, well, goddamn, it's bad enough that she already lost her husband. It's bad enough the way that it happened. But here come the monster sitting there trying to help you investigate the situation. It's like, why her? Like, I thought about that. Like, why would that happen to somebody? And I'm not a victim shamer or no shit like that. So don't come at me with that. But really sat there. I was like, well, why would something like that happen to somebody who already she didn't do nothing? And I don't really know why certain things are allowed to happen, but I did notice that it's way harder to figure out who to trust when something terrible has already happened. You know, the times that I've attracted some of the most toxic, scary people into my life were times where I was already grieving, I was already on bullshit or heartbroken. It was like a vulnerability. And then here came the devil. I'm like, I can help. I'll take you, you know, shit like that. And it was like, I was already weak. It's like the sharks come for the blood. And that lady was not tracking that the devil was sitting in her face. So some of y'all could be in a good place, and that's why you got this motherfucker figured out. And it's actually attracting them to you. Cause I mean, why wouldn't the devil think that was a cute challenge? You know what I mean? Like this person, I'm not saying this person has to be the devil, but baby, anybody can be used by anything. Most people are unconscious of their actions. Most. So it's not that everybody that does you wrong, because that man doing that to that lady's husband, baby, he was sick a long time ago, honey. He was sick long before he got to your husband, honey. He had many victims before he got to her, you know. Her husband was so insignificant to him in the grand scheme of things. This man was trying to prove a point. Prove a point to the world. He wanted to know. He wanted everybody to know. I did it. It was me. Yes. Because what? I don't know. Somebody did something to him when he was little. He didn't get enough attention. I don't know. Who knows why people do crazy shit like that? But I think what you need to know from this is, one, you're not in that space. I just feel like that was a nice little give. I don't know. I want to say giveaway, but for me, that was like an answer when I noticed that as I was watching the movie, because I was like, wow, I was always in a vulnerable space when the devil came in. So be careful who you trust when you going through shit. Because even when I lost my mom, I got stories for days. We ain't gonna go there right now. But when you down, watch the people that's like, I can help. Let me be here for you romantically. It's something like that. And somebody they done ran up on you, not unhealthy. You're not a wounded, You're not Bambi limping through the forest looking for help. You know what I mean? You the moose. You the big moose. You know what I mean? You're not a damsel, whether you're a man or a woman, because this happens to men too, y'all. This happened to y'all too. Real bad. This happens to y'all. Baby mooses are so scared. Let me tell you something about a moose. I used to have dreams, and I need to look up what the hell does that mean to have dreams. I would always be out and like where you would see a moose, okay? House, snow in the front yard, pine trees, and I don't know, whatever trees are, wherever moose are. Was it a nightmare? When I tell you it was always like that, and I'm like, bitch, I ain't even seen no moose on TV. Why am I dreaming about this? And they would always be charging because I hear that they do that as if they're not scary enough. So, yeah, you're the moose. You're not the deer in headlights. And somebody likes that about you. They feel like you the whole package. And it's almost like, well, since you got me anyway, I guess I'll go ahead and tell you. You're right. It's like somebody wants to go ahead and give themselves away because they don't really feel like they have a choice. Okay. You said the moose spiritual meaning encompasses symbols of strength, wisdom, courage, independence, representing the ability to navigate life's challenges with resilience and self-reliance. There you go. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Thank you for that, Bebop. You're not spamming. No, that was very useful because when I tell you for years, it would just be random. And maybe I need to pay attention the next time. Well, not maybe. I'm gonna pay attention if I ever have that dream again. Because I can't connect it to what the hell was happening in my life at the time. But I'm just like, what the hell? I'm dreaming about a moose. You know? So what can I say, collective? Let's move on. I keep getting for y'all that you're like, y'all are the type of people who end up in dangerous situations and change the criminal's mind about you. It's like, I think I told y'all I saw this story. This girl got kidnapped and ended up falling in love with the kidnapper. Some of y'all ain't shit. Cause it's like I'm listening to the girl talk about she kidnapped, but she kept talking about how cute the dude was, and I'm like, wait a minute. Then he started falling for her, and I was like, this is not how this story was supposed to go. So some of y'all, be careful. But again, your clue is if you going through something crazy as hell, you gonna have to be extra on the swivel when it comes to the people that come into your life. Because you are a vibration. And that's the first law of attraction. So however you vibrating, you're attracting the same or things that are also on that vibration. They may not look exactly the same, but they definitely, it's all on the fifth floor. Okay. Or the first floor, however low the floor is down there. Or it's up here. So it's like just the main thing is to check in with yourself. Where am I at right now? Am I vibrating violence? Then that's probably why I end up getting in a fight down there, blah, 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 blah. Am I vibrating peace and love and happiness? And, it's not that you can't attract opposite things sometimes, but I feel like we go in and out of it. I feel like we go in and out of vibrations all day long, you know? And it's all about you kind of bringing yourself back or vibrating victimhood, Bebop. That too. You know? Thank you, Brittany. We can make choices, and I feel like this is all this reading is a reminder of. We could, because I have a card here that says that somebody was definitely like cheating, and it's like this kind of the least of your worries right now, because it's like, well, if you were doing that, and this person feels the need to, I feel like y'all are vibing high, or you're getting there. You know what I mean? I feel like y'all more on the high vibrational side, because we haven't even really made the focus about what this person wants to confess to you. You know, he said you really don't even care. It's like once you realize, okay, I'm getting cheated on, or this thing is happening to me, what the hell am I doing down here on this floor? And I want you to think of your vibration as, let's say, a 10-story building. Okay, getting cheated on is the first floor. That's the basement. I'm not supposed to be down here going through no shit like this. Let me get it back in the elevator and go up and go somewhere else. Okay. And I feel like that's all this is. Once you find out that somebody is no longer interested in protecting you, leave as fast as you can. If you don't have the resources to do it, start planning today. It's not about trying to work things out on the basement floor. It's about getting off the floor. You've earned a fan, really. You know what I mean? Somebody who wanted to do you wrong is actually now somebody who is a fan of yours. Even if it wasn't you that they were doing wrong, they could have been doing somebody else wrong too. Okay. If it wasn't like, oh, yeah, I was cheating on you, it was like, yeah, I was with somebody. And if I was you, then I guess I was cheating on them. It's something like that. Or if I was with you, I guess I was cheating on them. So this is a mess. I'm thinking about Tommy from Martin. This person could have kind of look like Tommy from Martin. Cause I just heard you ain't got no damn jobs. Does this person have a job? Or this person could like be a ladies' man. Or they could be very attractive. Maybe they move around. Like, where do you work? This person could be bald and they could wear glasses. He's out of a job. This person has a lot of chemistry with you. And it stresses them out. This is somebody who's attracted to, I don't know, this could easily be a trauma bond. But I'm not really getting that energy. But I do feel like y'all's pain attracted you to each other, you and this person. This person could deal with back issues too. This could be connected to their career in some way. But there's a big lack of vulnerability and so many emotions at the same time. And y'all could have both helped each other in a way to take more chances. I don't know. This is kind of like, one of them people you was meant to meet. This could be an Aquarius or a Sag. You could have found out that this person was still, or you could be finding out that this person still, okay? I don't know if y'all heard Dr. J still, but they still, something is still happening. I don't know if this person, yeah, this person could have like a fear of missing out. Like they could always have to apologize for shit. There could always be a reason for this person to apologize. They could always be the reason for like why things don't move forward in relationships, or even, I don't know, this person could have a hard time sticking to plans, which, I mean, that's not good for them. So imagine how bad it would be for you. But they're also clingy, so pick one. This person is like, y'all have a lot of chemistry. Your pain brings you together. They still toxic, but they want to cling on to you. Sound good? You put a pep in this person's step. Do you want to be a pep? Gladys Knight and the Peps. The Pips. Are you a background dancer? Fucking background singer for this person? Baby, pick an emotion and stick to that. And I think that's why you put your little rope. You got your little rope and you put it across and you say, you cannot enter. What's in it for me? You can't keep coming over here trying to heal. Or you're not trying to heal. You don't want to change. Like, this is somebody who they don't want to change. They kind of just live with the pain, like a tattoo. Okay. But they don't want to lose that pep in their step. They don't want to lose that pep. You said be the background to his sport. Nobody came to see you, Otis. That's what you need to tell this person. Okay, this person thought they was bigger than the program. You thought you were bigger than the tour? Baby, the tour we didn't even cancel a show without you. I mean, as good as David Ruffin was, he did not cancel the show. Okay. Baby, we're still sold out. They still touring to this day. So somebody is not bigger than the program. They are not. Everyone hates him. I was hired to replace him. Still getting paid. Baby, I sang Papa Was a Rolling Stone about a month ago. And we still here. Okay. No shade to David, but rest in peace. So yeah, and the price has risen. The price has risen, and so is your confidence level. Is what this looks like. Because maybe you were at a point where you wouldn't have, like, you have this person figured out because you had to figure it out before, huh? You said one monkey don't stop no show, even if it's a good monkey. Because I mean, metaphorically speaking, because David wasn't no slouch. Okay. He did have the best voice. He did. And he was still replaceable. He still got fired. Okay. And popped up. I know you wanna, that was the love bombing. But I refuse. And that's how this person's doing. It's like they still toxic. They could be an athlete or athletic, but they don't want to let you go. They want to hold on to you, power on you, make sure you still there when they get back from doing whatever this is. And that's not how this works. That's not how this works. He said that thing with his chest, didn't he? Had his shirt open. I know you wanna leave. Ooh, you gonna have to let go. Cause you gonna get like security's at the door. How did he get in there? That's so funny. That's so funny. So this person might have a little pull, They're kind of popular. But that don't matter. Do you remember how they turned on? Do you remember how they turned on him backstage? You gotta go. You can't just pop up here. This person, they have this. This person could be a Capricorn too, because wasn't David Ruffin a Capricorn? That's not how this works. They can't do this. You can't let them do this. He said hella cat placements is hilarious. This person is usually because you know how he walked in. He was that guy. That's how this person walks in. Like eat it, you know. And the thing about it is, this person, you make this person feel insecure. Normally, in like every other setting, they are. They are that person. They're that guy. They're that girl. And it's not that they're not when you're in the room. It's just you are too. That's what it's given. It's like David Ruffin meet Luther Vandross. I don't know. Whoever's like the equivalent of, you know? So you make this person have to really show up. You know, when two good singers get in the room, child, woo, it's like they activate each other. That's how this is. And instead of activating, this person is kind of like bucking because they want to be the best. So it could have been like their insecurities and, you know, their need for validation, especially if this person's an entertainer for real. My God, they need that audience. They need the applause, honey. And every entertainer isn't like that, but this one might be. Okay. This person could be from Florida. For some of y'all, this could be two different people. Not Miami. Well, we're not doing this, okay? Let me just see something real quick, because if this is... Is this more than one person? I don't know. I can't know exactly who this is for, okay? It's a lot of y'all. So let's say this is two people. What is person number one? What are their feelings and intentions towards you? What is person number one's feelings for you and their intentions for you? What about person number two? Intentions for you? Ugh, never mind. Again, you don't want none of this. You don't want none of this here. Okay. This ain't nothing but a headache. This ain't nothing but a headache. How can I get my way without you getting yours? That is the gist of these two people that's popping up in this reading. Okay. Would you like to live a life where you don't ever get what you want? I don't think you do. I don't think you want that. Okay. How can this work out for me instead of you? Okay. That's how this person is selfish as hell. But I mean, are they? Or should you catch up? Should you be the one? You know what I mean? Because the first message was, what the hell is in it for you? You can be a good person and not get played. You're going to have to play the game. Once you realize you're in the game, you have to play. You have to play and you have to win. Survival of the fittest. Who knows why this person act like that with you? Who cares? The game has begun. Squid Game. You have to. I'm hearing the gun line, boss. You will be shot. You remember he said that? This person don't want you to cross the gun line, boss. What are you, in a prison? And that's exactly because one of these people, if not both, definitely control is the goal. It's not to love you, to honor you, to be honest. None of that. Adjectives. I swear, Stacy, it's so funny. Baby, I would hit that EJ button so fast. You won't even know the button got hit, child. You're gonna look up, I'm not in the car no more. So yeah. Very funny. This person showing up like an op. You can't deal with this. You can't do nothing with this. Well, they're terrified, collective. Why are they scared? Is this the same person? You know, every time we get a different group of y'all, different group of messages. So let's just say we're moving into Power 3. Okay. This could be a new love. This could be someone that's newer in your life. Why are they scared? Why are they scared? Oh, you said because we know. It could be because this person has been hurt before. That's why they're scared. Because the Ace of Cups is here, so there's love here. This is somebody who was cheated on, okay? For sure. This is somebody who probably like fresh out of something like that. So they are scared of you. They're scared that you're gonna do it too, all right? This person could be very suspicious of you, okay? Of just people in general. Have you already been active with this person? For some of y'all, not yet. Some of y'all got that side chick, side dude, schmicks. Some of y'all don't have sex like good people. You know what I'm saying? It's something about y'all. Y'all could be labeled wrong because you are freaky. Okay? She's got some head. That's so funny. Yeah. You could be beautiful, so you're guilty. You threw that thing back a little too good to be a good person. So that's your sin, all right? Is being too good at something that you do in the bedroom, all right? Thank you, Jesse. He said, how is my side dude better than the main girl? Your slip showing. Not the 5 foot freak. Y'all doing too much. Somebody don't know how to feel about you. I'm telling you, something about you that has this person terrified, um, intimately. But the crazy thing about it is don't let nobody try to gaslight you, okay? Because I feel like the main story here is somebody is trying to hoodwink you into believing that you're the problem when they are indeed not innocent in this. I don't know. It's like, how is it that you got them figured out and they are saying this? Like, they are feeling like, okay, you're so smart. You got me figured out. And I'm intrigued by that. But then they're afraid of you because you weren't supposed to know. It's like this person has like a program that they go by or something. You know how it is on the movie where it's like, why am I thinking? I don't know why. I've been watching some, you know, slave pics, and I've been watching all kind of movies. So it's like finding out the slave can read. Did you just read that? Not a whole plantation about to come down on you. You're not supposed to be able to read collective. There's something like that here. And somebody, they don't know if they should take you on. Can't bring that smart Negro over here. Can you imagine? I can't help I'm from New York City. Cannot. No, I'm just playing. You are being scapegoated. That's what this is. You done figured Massa out. Okay? He's too sharp. He's too sharp, Leia. Mm-mm. We don't need your kind here. Okay? They're finna put you out in the field. It's not funny. It's just like, I don't know. When I think of the most uncomfortable situations, it kind of laughing is a what the hell else you gonna do? Like, can you imagine being in that situation? Like, oh my God, how unlucky. You know, why me? But if you think about it, they were in a vulnerable position. Just be careful. You know what I mean? It's real easy to be captured up in a bad situation when you're already in a bad situation. Didn't we say that earlier? No, there's nothing funny about slavery, okay? Jesus. Like, come on. But that's just how unfair it is too. Because it's the reason why slavery is coming up right now. Because this person, whoever these people that's popping up in this reading, they definitely wanted control. Because I mean, why else would you want to oppress anyone? A group, whether it's a group of people or one, or one person. Okay, and it's kind of hard to oppress somebody who can read. Okay, who knows that this isn't supposed to be happening. Somebody was looking for the damsel, the deer in headlights, who doesn't know how could I ever have gotten here. But when you think about that, how do you think they got there? How do you think they stumbled across your path? He said the deer be free. They do be free. But you remember what Harriet said? She said, I would have freed 1,000 more had they known they was slaves. That's such a cold line right there, boy. And it just keeps, that's like the gift That's like the gift that keeps on giving. That's something that you can apply to so many things. I would have freed so many more had they known that they was locked up. Dare I say y'all are Harriet in this reading? Kudos. Kudos, honey. Especially if you out here helping other people get the freedom. You crazy as hell, but we commend you. Okay? Because that was some crazy stuff. That was some crazy stuff. Like, have y'all seen the movie Harriet? It really put things into perspective for me, especially the fact that she was like, they call it narcolepsy. I call it. She might have been a tarot card reader. Okay, she might have been able to see things. All right. Okay. I think y'all have escaped something that would have felt like a cage. Okay, so be happy. Be happy for where you are, because you are not. You got people who wanted to oppress you, wanting to have a family with you, and like kind of sitting up thinking about the future that they could have had with you had they not tried to throw you in chains, okay? Had they not had bad intentions at first. This person could be really attracted to your voice too, or something about your voice is very, I want to say, powerful. But one thing, if you were feeling down on yourself, don't. You're a lot smarter and capable and clever and special. You're a lot more special than you think you are. So, baby, um, everybody's not able to get out of this maze that you are getting out of in this reading. Okay. Anything else? You said you was going to marry him. Oof. I feel you. Child, I have been there. And we thank God, don't we? We thank God. No shade, but hell, if I wasn't supposed to marry you, you wasn't supposed to marry me either. So all right, let's do it all signs before we get up out of here, because I'm not seeing nothing else here. No advice. Baby, God would never. What you need to know is God would never. You thought this person was the one, girl. Boy. God would never. God loves you, honey. He wouldn't do you like this. It doesn't mean that they're terrible people, but why would I set you up for misery? Why would I set you up like that? Why would I send you somebody else's partner, or somebody, somebody who's going to bring so much drama and dissatisfaction in your life? You said all of them felt like a trap. The wrong person will do that. The wrong person will do that for you. Feel oppressed in your own world. How that work? Don't even mean that they're a terrible person, but there's your clue. There's your clue. So let's do a quick all signs, just an extra message for this reading. Because it's a collective, I feel like these all signs at the end give, I don't know, more of a specific message for each sign. So listen out for yours. If you are, I'm going to do 2 more shuffles. If you are an Aries, there's someone who, they're really trying. They're really trying. They want you to give them a chance and listen to what they're trying to say. And this is also somebody who feels like You don't have it because you haven't asked for it. This could be God, child, but this could be a person like, well, if you had just asked me for it, something like that. They're really trying. Taurus, how do you feel with this person? Like, how does your body respond to this person? Sometimes I know, like, if I can fall asleep around you, if I feel safe falling asleep around you, especially during the daytime, then I feel safe with you. But if if I stay up until your ass is gone, you know, how does your body respond? When they touch you, do you flinch? You know what I mean? Or if they feel good to you physically after you're done with them, especially on a sexual level, do you feel safe after that? You know what I mean? Or do you feel like you're questioning yourself? Gemini. There's someone they're sorry. They're so sorry, Gemini. They wish that they could have followed through. They wish that they could have followed through with their promises to you. Cancer. Again, if you closed mouth don't get fed, Cancer. This is somebody who feel like you ain't say nothing, so, or you didn't ask, so you didn't get what you wanted. I don't know. It's like somebody tried to be nice about it, or they've tried to beat around, I don't know, hint around at something to you. Leo. This is somebody who really wants to know you, like the ins and outs. They love you physically, but this is somebody who really wants to know you. Virgo. You've gone through a lot with this person. You've seen life with this person. You've seen death. You've seen people around you get married and divorced since you've known this person. You've loved them. You've hated them. Like this is like for life. You've dealt with somebody for your whole life or something like that. Or a lifetime. Libra. Actually, Virgo, the reason that I feel like the reason this is coming up is there's something still missing from this. Like, as much as you've been through with this person, maybe you still feel like something's missing. Libra. Thank you, Bebop. Your message is to know who it is that you love, okay? Do you know this mother? You know what I mean? Do you know them? Scorpio. That person miss you. It's a very sensual, I miss you. Like, maybe click out and click back in, and the sound should be fixed. This person miss feeling you. I feel like it's physical, they miss, but I don't feel like it's just sexual. I feel like it's intimate. Some people, you don't have to just jump their bones. It's just like it's being there, you know, is intoxicating. It's like you don't want to leave this feeling. Sagittarius. Somebody wants to make things right with you. One day they'll do it. One day. Between the two of you. Capricorn. Somebody, it's like, I forgive you and I'm letting this go. I forgive you and I'm letting it go. That's what somebody's saying, like, it ain't even that deep. It's like they just can't take it no more. It's like somebody's like, you got it. Aquarius. This person wishes things could be different. You know, they wish for a different outcome. They wish. They wishing, whoever this is. And I just have a feeling that they wished it was different so that that things could have panned out between the two of you, you know. They wish they had more time to figure things out so that things could have, you know, been different. Pisces. Hey, Sarah. Thank you so much for being here. Pisces, this person done disappointed you so many times. What's the good in it? I just heard VHS. You could go way back with this person. Okay. What can you do with somebody who disappoints you all the time? Collective. Last but not least, the message is, I'm going to look for you and everybody I meet after you. I'm going to look for you and I'm going to remember you. You know, I wish I had told you how much you really meant to me. I wish I would have been in a place to, you know, keep it real with myself in that way. It's like you're the only one for whoever this is. Or hell, multiple people can feel like this about y'all. They really think about the future that it's given could have had with y'all. It feels like it's always kind of too late with these people that I'm pulling up on. These are people that look at you down the line and see you having the thing that they wanted with you with someone else. But constantly like dating replicas of you or something like that. Well, there you go. I love y'all. I hope this helped. I'm about to post, because I did not post it yet, episode 7 of I'm in Love with You. So if you are a member, stay tuned. I will see y'all in the next one. Ciao.